channel, and today I have a review on the Sweet Peach Too Faced palette that just recently came out. This is what the packaging looks like. And on the back of the packaging it gives the colors and also the description of each individual color that's available here. You have a great variety of shimmers and matte colors, and all of them have a hint of peach color in them, which I think is really adorable with the springtime coming through now, hopefully. I live in New York, so it's a little difficult right now with the weather since it's been hot and cold, and we were supposed to get snow yesterday, so is it ever gonna end? My sinuses are actually killing me. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this is what the packaging looks like. It's like an ombre effect of peach colors, and I think it's absolutely adorable. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, I did do a close-up review on what these shades look like in a really good light effect, so you can see the shimmers and some of the colors that are available in this palette. So as you can see, like I mentioned, it's an ombre effect on the outside, hard shell, and you have the, I guess you can say, cutouts of peaches that are on the outside. The smell of this palette is pretty strong, I have to say. It does smell just like peaches. As soon as I was using this palette, when I was using this palette today to create this eye look that I did, I noticed that just being on my vanity and me not even holding it nearby, I smelled it. So it's pretty strong, but it's a great palette, and it has a great variety of dark colors as well as light colors. And as I mentioned, there is at least a hint of peach in almost every color here, either flecks of sparkle or just peach color as it is. So I don't want to blind you, but this is what the inside of the palette looks like. You get 18 shades here, which is a really good number. I've heard from other reviewers that the shades are smaller in size compared to their chocolate bar palettes. I hope they really do continue to make palettes like this that are based around food or sweets or just something really adorable. The last palette that I showed you guys in my video was the peanut butter PB&J palette, which I think is absolutely adorable, but that actually smelled just like their chocolate bar palettes. It didn't smell like peanut butter. To me personally, it didn't smell like that, but this one they went a little bit different. They definitely made the scent smell like peaches, and the variety of color is slightly different. So that's really cute. I will definitely be using this palette a lot this year, especially in the springtime as well as in the summertime. I can see myself reaching for this palette pretty often. I'm really glad I got my hands on it. It's so adorable. Absolutely love every shade in this. So as they mentioned, you do get a beauty guide here of 3 how-to glamour looks. The first shade here that they show you, or the first look that they showed you here, is called Peaches and Cream. The second shade here is Smoldering Peach. And the third shade here, which is very lustrous, it's called Southern Belle. And that's what that looks like. Very smoky, rich in color. It definitely looks like it has that green shade that I'm really in love with, which is the color Bless Your Heart. That color right there. That color right there. I'll do a quick swatch of that. I'm not going to do full-on swatches for you. The payoff overall of these is amazing. I'm going to do another swatch for you here. It's called Luscious. It's a nice gold shimmer. And I absolutely love this palette. So adorable. So the look I'm using today, the look I made today was using Peaches and Cream, Nectar, Just Peachy, Bless Your Heart in the crease area, and Candied Peach. So you can can see the variety of colors here that I used, and they are absolutely beautiful. I love them. So with the look that I did today, I did use for the first time today my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, the one that I informed you guys the last time in my last video that I purchased. And I have to say, I really like this better than the Urban Decay eyeshadow potion. I like it so much more than that. It actually makes my eyeshadows last longer than what they normally, when I normally wear eye primer. So this stuff is a must. You guys definitely have to try this. You can find this at your Sephora, Macy's, Ulta, wherever they sell your Too Faced products. So I used this today. And underneath, before I started to apply any of these shades, because I wanted to give it a little bit more of a luminous effect to my eye, Maybelline. And the color that I used on my eyelids was 70 Barely Branded. Sorry, the outside looks a little gross. It's because I've used it quite often. And it's like a pearlized finish, so it gives your eyes like a nice shimmer to it. And I applied that as a base before I applied my eyeshadows, and I have to say, if you guys can see, it definitely gave like a nice highlighting effect here in this area. And then I was able to blend out my darker eyeshadows here in the crease area to give it like a nice shimmering into a dark smoky eye effect, which I really like. And for my lips today, I did use a Bobbi Brown product. I haven't reached for this in a really long time, but I do love their lip gloss. It's very rich in color. The one color that I do have is Tutu No. 1, and it's a really nice peachy pink color. So I thought that would be really nice for the look that I did. And then on top of it, just to give it a little bit more sparkle in the middle, I used one of the MAC Lip Jelly. And the color is Scintillation. And that has gorgeous, gorgeous colors of sparkle in there. And I just applied that like right in the middle area here, and I think it worked really well. I like it. So yeah guys, that's my review for this palette. I think it's absolutely amazing. I highly recommend you guys grabbing this palette. This is a must for spring and summer. I do love the outside of it. They did an amazing job of making this palette. The smell of it smells right on with peaches. If you don't have this palette, run out and grab it. I'm not sure how long this is going to be available. I do have another makeup review that's going to come for you guys. In my next video, I did pick up the Minnie Mouse Sephora Disney Collection palette that just came out yesterday online. I tried to get it at my store, my Sephora store nearest me, but unfortunately it had already sold out, or they haven't actually placed it on the floor yet, so I wasn't able to physically get my hands on it yet. But as far as the reviews that I saw online for that palette, it definitely looked like it was something of a collector's item that you can use either as a little purse itself, or you can just keep it for keepsake. I really love Disney, so you guys will get a full review on that once I swatch everything. But as far as the swatches go for this palette, I absolutely love it. Once again, definitely try this palette. It's a must. I believe you can still find it on the Sephora website. If not, they should be restocking it. I had to wait to get the palette. Like my peanut butter and jelly palette, I had to wait until they restocked everything, so I'm not quite sure how often they're gonna restock everything again, since these palettes are really nice. I have to say, Too Faced itself, they are really stepping up their game with the palettes this season. They've gone above and beyond. I've seen the popularity of them. Everybody's been raving about them before they even come out, so Too Faced has really done a great job this year as far as palettes go. So if you haven't tried any of them before, this is actually my second palette ever by Too Faced, and I can see myself repurchasing them in the future, definitely. I don't have any of the chocolate bar palettes, but I've heard great reviews on them. Just as good as the Naked palettes. Most people actually prefer the chocolate bar palettes over the Naked palettes. I'm not sure, maybe because of the colors or the pigmentation, but you know, if you have never tried Too Faced products before, highly recommend them, and I definitely highly recommend this palette as well. Alright guys, so that's my review for today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next review. Bye!